that Tim was my childhood sweetheart. I met him when I was 13 years old, and he was 17 years old. And the minute he walked in that door and I laid eyes on him, I understood what it meant when they say love at first sight. And although we had to go different ways, our lives did pass. They did cross lives periodically. And I'm so happy and I'm so grateful to this man. And I will be eternally grateful to him for the love he showed me and the acceptance. He accepted me 100% the way I am. He accepted my girls. He came in and he made my house a home. And my heart will be with him forever and ever and ever. I will love him until I take my very last breath. But I wanted to read something that I hope will bring a little bit of comfort to everybody. And I think Tim would like this as well. It says, tears are the proof of life. It says, how long will the pain last? A broken-hearted mourner asked me. All the rest of your life, I had to answer truthfully. We never quite forget. No matter how many years pass, we remember. The loss of a loved one is like a major operation. Part of us is removed, and we have a scar for the rest of our lives. This does not mean that the pain continues at the same intensity. There is a period at first when we hardly believe it. It is rather like when we cut our hand. We see the blood flowing, but the pain has not yet set in. So when we are bereaved, there is a short while before the pain hits us. But when it does, it is massive in its effect. Grief is shattering. Then the wound begins to heal. It's like going through a dark tunnel. Occasionally, we glimpse a bit of light up ahead. Then we lose sight of it a while. And then we see it again. And one day we merge into the light. We're able to laugh, we're able to care, and we're able to live. The wound is healed, so to speak. The stitches are taken out, and we are whole again. But not quite. The scar is still there, and the scar tissue too. As the years go by, we manage. There are things to do, people to care for, and tasks that call for our full attention. But the pain is still there, not far below the surface. We see a face that looks familiar. We hear a voice that has echoes. We see a photograph in someone's album. We see a landscape that once we saw together, and it is as though the knife were in the wound again, but not so painfully, and mixed with joy too. Because remembering a happy time is not all sorrow. It brings back happiness with it. As a matter of fact, we even seek such moments in bittersweet remembrance. We have our religious memories, we have our memorial days, and our visits to the cemetery. And though these bring back the pain, they bring back memories of joy as well. How long will the pain last? All the rest of our lives? But the thing to remember is that not only the pain will last, but the blessed memories as well. Tears are the proof of life. The more love, the more tears. If this were true, then how could we ever ask that the pain cease altogether? For then the memory of love would go with it. pain of grief is the pain we pay for love. So we're going to have pain, but I want everybody to remember that it's because of love, and the love this man gave every one of us. He never did a selfish thing. Everything that Tim did, he did for somebody else. And I love him more than I've ever loved anyone in my entire life other than my children. And he gave that back to me this last year. I thought it was gone. I thought I was dead inside. And I want everybody to remember that when you feel pain, remember it's because of love. And we all love Tim so much.